Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
Either you want it or you don't with me. Either you're mine in it or it's not with me. Either you're going to give me everything you got, because if I got to convince you to do something that you said you wanted to do, like, it's not for you. If I got to convince you to do it, if I got to convince you how important the opportunity is, it's not for you. Like, at a certain point, they should be saying, hey, youngin', pipe down. I know you want it. Pipe down. Let me give you some structure with it. They should never have to say, speed it up.
The only reason that you should look down on a person is if you are lifting them up. Welcome, my friend, to the Open Palm Podcast, here where we talk about inspiring messages, motivating themes, thought-provoking ideas, and topics. And today we have an actionable acronym for you: HEROES. HEROES. The acronym HEROES. Are you a hero, my friend? Do you have any heroes? Do you know any heroes? Are you a hero to someone else? Do you feel heroic? Has anyone ever called you their hero? You're my hero. I believe that most all of us have heroes in our life, people that we look up to, people who have lifted us up when they didn't have to, in times of need, in times of trial, in times of tribulation. We have been encouraged, empowered, enthused by other people who have lifted us up. HEROES stands for helping each other recover our essential spirit. HEROES, helping each other recover our essential spirit. How are you helping other people, my friend? How are you helping someone with your gift? There are so many ways that we can help, so many ways that we can be the hand that points to the moon. A teacher is never a giver of truth. They are a guide, a pointer to the truth that every student must find for themselves, and we can each be student and teacher. We can each be apprentice and master. We can be a hero to someone else. There are many times that people have messaged me and said that one of my podcast messages really elevated them and gave them peace. Peace is also an acronym. Peace stands for positive energy activates constant elevation. And they said that just in sending the message, just in pushing that button, and just in publishing content that I didn't have to. You never know who's listening, my friend. You never know who's lending a listening ear to something that you have to say. Be it positive or negative, we affect the world. Everything we put out, everything we project is a pebble in the pond that ripples out into the cosmos, into the universe, affecting everything and everyone. The energy you project does not stop there. It doesn't stop with you. It doesn't stop with one person. It continues to flow outward forever and ever. It never dissipates. It never disappears. It simply changes form. We have all been affected by people who have come before us. Be it a book, be it a word, a kind word, be it a lesson that we have learned, be it someone's experience, be it a message, anything. We have been affected by other people who have been affected by other people who were affected by others. But we ultimately have the choice to choose which side of the coin we want to be on. Will we be villainous, projecting negative energy, projecting energy that causes destruction? Or will we be heroic? Will we be helping each other recover our essential spirit just by living out our truth, just by being in our purpose, just by living and being and pursuing our passion? Will we be that hero for someone else who needs us? It's a question I have to ask myself consistently. Will I be a hero today? I no longer want to take days off from spreading a kind word or a message when there is someone, even one person who needs it. If there is one person that could use this message, I have to try. You know, it's funny. I was watching an episode of, it was a movie, an animated movie of Batman. It was called Hush. And when he vanquished the villain, Catwoman, who had a crush on him, was by his side. And she almost died in an explosion that was caused by the villain. But even so, before the villain was vanquished, Batman tried to save the villain's life. He tried to be a hero to the person that had caused all the death and destruction in the city. And noticing this, even at risking her own life, that Batman would go through great lengths to save the life of another who had just caused so much havoc and rampage through the city, she couldn't understand. She couldn't believe it. She said, "You're nuts. You're crazy. You're insane. You would save him? Him? You would save his life after everything that he did? After all the death, all the lives that he hurt, you wouldn't punish him? You would try and save him over me?" And Batman silently underneath his cowl said, he didn't need to die. He didn't need to die. If there is someone who can be saved, I have to try. Wow. You know, forgiveness is not just for the other person. It's also for us. For to hold grudges against someone is like ingesting poison and waiting for the other person to die. It doesn't hurt them. It only eats us up from the inside out. Be a hero, my friend. Help each other recover our essential spirit. Give peace, that positive energy that activates constant elevation. Know that within you is a heroic spirit, be it ever just waiting to emerge. Unleash your heroic spirit, my friend. Allow the world to see what is within you. It will be all the better for it. The world can always use more heroes. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, that is the Open Palm Podcast, here in San Antonio, Texas. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray that you received a special message today and that you would pay it forward, send it off, and share it with someone who is like you, learning and growing, becoming their greatest version and becoming that hero that we all need. Many have asked how they can support the podcast. Well, my friend, if you resonated with this and gained value from this actionable acronym, I would invite you to become a supporter yourself by opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and supporting it there is much appreciated. Clicking that little button where even $1 goes a long way to making a difference. Be well, my friend, be blessed, and have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.